be at its best today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a team ready to put on the show. Not a lot of space to be found when hustled by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that ball man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Pass interference, offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Snap in the shotgun. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid in position to pick up the first down. That big pickup is what they call a drag round, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the two balls.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too. It's a nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Makes one man miss. Pulled down for a tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. And the pass is incomplete. Jordan loose by the head. I really like how this at this point in the season. We find out whether you're going to stand up.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs there. But on this game, to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They're going to ride this running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Offense in the 3-up. They'll try the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a pass.
By the running back.
Able to squeeze out the cover. Play is down to 35. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Red pass, it's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got first and goal.
Good enough for first down.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that. They're playing on the road, and this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. They go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they lead.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
The quarterback is taken down
They tackle him at the 19.
loss of 6 yards on
Well,
the
this
play.
defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks. Their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game super for a long time. There's been a lot of these teams. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? There are a lot of answers.
First down.
Going up top on first down. That's caught. It's Silva. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Catch in the middle inside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical and dominate. Nice job there on the first one.
Now on first down from the 43. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
Yeah, that's a nice job by this defense understanding this next QB is a second and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Setting up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Mark out of bounds.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch. And they finally drag him down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call, but every time that time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slipped in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking to throw on second down. He's got it. Bounces and scores his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If you score like this through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it.
And it's your job to do the rest. Right? between the quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He stopped short at 20 at the 19. He probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Handoff from the gun. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
First down for the offense.
Hold! Flex, flex, flex!
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense.
Lasso! Lasso! Under!
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10.
6-9-1! Gators far! Over! Easy!
From the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good job of running to get there to get 32.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a lot there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Convoy!
He's got it on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle to the side. After the last run, just give it to him again on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
He's tackled.
Here's the offense with the first set of downs.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money man. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. And at the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Running back.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and get him a
That's a
1st
first
down.
down for the offense.
Cut!
Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's been punch and counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd.
On the ready?
And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Rita! Move!
Wide out in motion.
Yep.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
For the offense.
Cut it! Face it! Lasso!
He wants to throw. Going to try to put one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk point.
29
Yeah, such a great job because you're
29
flying
Philly.
up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little...
Bounce him up man to the goal line. He is
The
down
pass
at
on
the
1st down.
one. A
Complete via the screen. Gain of 17 on the play. Good enough for a 1st down.
Trying to punch it in. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Time with the
Number
circle
28
effectively
with the carry.
management helps him get in the end zone return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calm down on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Got it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Unlock. Alert.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
To the
I
wide.
love the quick decision
It's
that
now
he
third
made there in
down.
that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Get it out on the screen. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Major gaps in their defense, and he got loose. They knocked it down to the 41.
This running back is so dangerous. He's going to have you running the ball, but they find creative ways to get him the ball in the passing game as well. Beautiful job setting up the screen. He was acting as if he was blocking. Let the defender run right at him, and then he made the magic happen after he had the ball in his hands.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be forceful. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Ready.
2nd and short now after that completion.
Down.
Corner's going to give them room. They're going to run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 3.
Offensively, you want to run that counter run to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses. But just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got it there pretty quick.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Splits the upright right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Powers. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest.
The return brings it down to the 30, and the offense will take over for 1st and 10.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Green 25. Razor. Razor.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And offenses want to continue to finish with the run and on balance. Something that's not super successful. They're taking a little bit of time just to keep that defense honest.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking it up for the 1st down.
By the receiver.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Double right. Flip it. Flip it.
Wide receiver shows motion. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the one catch.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
We're stringing together 7 first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field.
Pass on second down. Incomplete. Via the screen. He throws it out.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Tackle on the play.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
First down for the offense.
Razor, razor. Over, over, over. Alert, alert. And go.
They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down after a quick down to the 10. It'll be second down. Remember, they can pick up the first without scoring.
Clear, clear. Yankee blue, Yankee blue.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready,
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Acorn, acorn. Go, go.
He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Coming after it. He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the sack, to avoid the turnover on the big plays here on 4th down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He finds his man. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Now it looks as if they'll settle for a field goal try.
That
That
is
is
no good.
good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought it was an automatic three. Not so fast. That
Blitz,
missed by
blitz. Bring it.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
On the set.
Here's his offense with a fresh set down.
Left, left. Give it.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down solid. Pick up the ball that showed the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
691. Gator spot.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll take a little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides it.
This guy just gets so much electricity. He just pulls it down
Got
and
it.
chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
First down
Hang
pass
on,
is
it's
incomplete to the
incomplete.
wide
I think he was bracing
It's
for the
now
hit,
second
didn't hang
down.
on to the football.
It's always frustrating
Ready?
as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready because I know you can make that catch.
That's caught. It's McKay. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field
And they'll
position.
take over first
I
and
love
10.
when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
The pass
Makes
on
the
first
stop at
down,
the 30,
complete
but a
on the
big
sled.
15-yard pickup gets him out
At
of
the
trouble.
30-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And this will be it. Complete a big win there for the second down.
This defense now coming in, we're going to see some RPO, we're going to see some nice job there taking the throw.
And back to the air on second down.
The second down
That thing out in a heartbeat, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire on these carries. That's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And it was around a big lead.
That's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before that.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
By the offense.
Ready, set.
And now on second down for this offense.
Get set. Get set.
He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Ready,
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
set.
They'll throw on third and short.
The first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple
Called
more
by the
plays.
offense.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. He's going to pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Second down.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
Is no good.
No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, now the radio game's cranked back up here. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next
And the
drive.
offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
On the set.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Come on, set.
Now they'll run the draw. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Third down
And
coming
nice
up.
job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job. Stopped the play for no gain.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. With the catch, it's up.
The pass
And
on
sure,
third down
tackle
was
there
caught
to
by
keep
the
him
receiver.
from getting to the first down.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line.
And here comes the punt team.
Number 18
Getting our
on
first
to
look of the
kick it away.
afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Oh, big juke to get past. And more yards after contact. He'll be down and out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball and run back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to being in the footballs, running backs, and making plays and doing that now. So usually one guy guys swimming in the football.
The give on the inside. Just outside the red zone. They pick up the first
He's
down.
going
They
down
spotted at
at
the
the
22. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop after a pickup just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside kid. He's knocked down in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 31. It's 3rd and long.
Listen! Flip! Go! Ready, go!
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 28 in the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A tantalizing top 15 shootout today. We've got an update.
Take it off.
Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
Can anyone catch it? A really nice run and gain, and he gets down when he went taking punishment.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open, if you don't sack him right away, if you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle. He's got a running back blockability on the space.
Offense has it out. 28 on first down. Using his legs, it's McKay. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Gain
You know,
of
it's so
3.
important for offenses
Second
to
down.
want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Green 25!
They'll go right back to the run. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made after a pickup and sets down to the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
Square their shoulders up. That's when they have the most power shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking
42
tackles.
Spider.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll pull it on the read.
Run
They
play
were
by the
all
quarterback.
over him.
Loses
Nowhere to
three.
go as that third down
Now,
play turned
fourth
into a
down.
disaster. Now on fourth down,
Number
here
19
comes the field goal
on
team.
field goal.
The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
The kick is good.
They were able to get a field
Number
goal,
19
and now they'll kick it
sets the
away.
kickoff.
And he's going to bring it out. Stopped
The
at the
return
17,
is tackled
and he's
down
probably
at the
second-guessing
17.
that
And
return.
the offense will take over.
A
First
first down
and
for
10.
the offense.
Slam.
The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment.
Black 24.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
The pass on first down is
Kept it on the
caught
ground
by the
last time,
receiver.
bringing up a second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete.
The pass
Good
on
job
second
running that
down.
route
Caught
to get
by the
past the
receiver.
sticks because he got
Gain
plenty
number
of
6.
it.
And first down for the offense.
Roll it, roll it.
They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll
Run
mark it at the
by the
33.
quarterback.
Picked up 2 yards on that last time. They need 8 on second down.
Cut. Ink. Lion. Razor, razor. Ready, go.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down.
Freedom. Low. Cricket.
Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop after a gain of 3 into the 31.
He's tackled at the 34.
Really get your shot of momentum. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down to the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You want to talk about aggressive? Wacky. This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Now that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They bring the punter on
Number
the field.
49. In
Second
punt
time today
formation to
they've been
kick it
forced to
away.
punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Now this offense is back on the field. Davey, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
By the line.
Not a whole lot of
Gain
progress
of 1.
made there on the short
Brings
run.
up second down.
On the set.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
The pass to the back on second down.
And he's almost to that
Picks up
first
9.
down marker there. Saying
Third
he's a
down
little
coming.
bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Got it.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB to stop that. Tell him, he wants to do the those progressions. Never home, take off, and slide. I love this slide. Big shot.
Grant behind the line. Inside.
Was complete on the screen.
An even
Loss
quicker
of 1
loss.
from
That
play.
defense
getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays with all the space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make the play just like they did right there.
They'll run play action. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done. He can go first down and get it down.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job of standing with them, understanding what the coverage was, understanding what he's doing, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take it.
Quarterback pressure. He's knocked down at 42.
A loss of
That's a
7
good
yards
example
on the
there of
play.
complementary defense.
Brings up
The DBs and
second down.
linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The running back has it. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Third down
Just
coming
don't
up.
go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, hey, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Corners are going to bail. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
Fourth down coming up. Number 19 on the field goal.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
29 Philly. 2-9-6.
They'll try to pick up the first. Drag down to the turn, but not before getting the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Ready,
This
break.
defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running behind that left side. Slow tackle. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Gain of 2.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Working to throw on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. Pick up here.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this quarter.
They'll try to run for it. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, they need to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on the hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
3-25. Flex.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line have no chance to stop those guys. They're as quick and as fast as they are.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That defense is about getting off the football. When that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyper-active.
pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Starting to feel a little pressure.
This is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain, now setting up fourth down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on the top 15 finish today. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel,
Number 2 is brought down at the 23, and the offense will take over. First and
We'll
10.
circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Double right.
The option look. Now the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Play callers on the offensive line can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is common use in the fourth quarter with the lead. Very first play of the drive, and break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
The offense can run the football, and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on. Hangs on to the football like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch. And running the football, possess the football, just a nice guy right down there.
Check. Hot.
From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from the senior. Ball is at the 32-yard line. Four-down territory. Here's third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Holes and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job. He's reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's his offense with the first set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Ready, go.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the miscue, first and 15 for this offense. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Tackle, but he has a first down. The offense in hurry up mode.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Good enough for first down.
Ringo. Tuna.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Longer.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And with the completion out to the sideline.
Quarterback getting so
Now on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3.
Reload. Cricket.
They'll run the option. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh 7. Here comes the option. He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1. They're facing 4th and 1. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. A one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Fullback's got it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of his timeouts. And the defense in desperation mode trying to hang on to give their team a chance.
Basic. Unlock.
Keeping it on the ground. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I think my thought process is points are important, right? Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. I got to make it.
Get ready.
But I also want to run this clock. I want to continue.
Raise it, raise it.
The goal is to get a touchdown. So we'll see what this offense dials up next.
Pound 55 weak.
Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal.
Cut it. Ready.
On the option. He'll toss it. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That score gives them a little more room to operate into the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And, you know, late in the game, the offense is sometimes they conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They're aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game out.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Got it.
They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the down line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, though.
And listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Ready?
Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Moves.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game.
This offense has a situation game. Drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
2nd down.
Yankee blue.
These corners going to give him some space. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to 37. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock, reset the chains. Offense up.
First down.
Looking to throw it again. On a little time, lets it go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
It leads to
The
2nd
quarterback
down.
knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Ready, ready.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And this just really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Ready up.
The offense set for a first down play.
29 Philly. Flex.
Leaves it with the running back. And they'll finally get it down after a terrific pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Arrow. Dino.
Quarterback checking the play.
Squirrel.
Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Over the middle.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
For the offense.
Dino. Squirrel. Ready.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
First down pass.
On that one, just out of his reach.
I'll tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Timber. Lasso. Ready.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Good job on defense. Getting their hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it up.
Black 24. Green 20.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes it stop. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout by the offense.
And here comes the field
Number
goal
15.
unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff.